Hi there, today we're going to talk about how to melt wax in to make your own candles. These are wax rounds that you can buy, or you can buy blocks from the craft store, or you can use bits of leftover candle, which is what we have going on here today. So you're going to need a double boiler or bain-marie, and that is simply a pot of boiling water and another pot that fits inside the first pot. Now this is an old fondue pot that I know I'm never going to cook with, so I use it for my wax and candle making things. And inside we have an old votive candle, an old tiny tea light, which I'm melting the wax out of, and then some new pieces of wax. And I'm going to use some tweezers to remove this and any other wick or debris, and then just let that melt into a homogeneous wax. And the key is caution, 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 because this is a very hot liquid that can not only burn you, but if you leave it unattended and it gets too high of a boiling temperature in the wax, can catch fire. So always be standing by to watch it and realize that wax melts at a fairly low temperature, so a gentle boil of the pot of water underneath is all you need. And you can use either a glass bowl or a pan that you will not use for cooking again because it's very difficult to get all of the wax out. And just be patient. There will be pieces, like you see solid pieces in there. Just give it a few minutes. It will gently melt on its own. If you want to cut up your wax into smaller pieces or use a crafting cheese grater to grate that wax down to smaller sizes, it will melt a little faster, but I find it just takes about 4 or 5 minutes and all the pieces will melt into a nice liquid. And then once everything is melted, it takes a while to set up, so give it a minute before you start pouring it because it is very hot, and as long as it's still a liquid, you can pour it quite easily.